So, folks, we need to jump into the show today because I have something very important to tell all of you, which is that, as many of you may know, the real power broker here in the United States is, of course, the First Lady. Because, of course, the First Lady is the first among all ladies, obviously. Many people don't know this, but the First Lady actually controls all women in a given country. And you might not know this, but she's out there signing executive orders. Let's actually take a look here with her senior advisor, whose name is Mark Beckman, uh, who appeared on Fox News just a while ago.
Really focused on America and American children. So you'll see her next month, I think, talking a little bit more about new legislation surrounding foster care and fostering the future. Remember, she signed with our president an executive order not too long ago, and now she's focused on locking that in permanently through new legislation with Congress.
Okay, great to see you, Mark. Thank you so much for coming.
Now, of course, the First Lady has a lot on her plate right now. She's signing executive orders. She's pushing new legislation through Congress, as you know, First Ladies do and have the authority to do, of course. But perhaps most importantly of all, she's out there pushing for the future of all education in the United States, which, of course, is the obvious solution. You might be thinking, more funding for schools? Maybe, I don't know, more programs, like a federally funded program for after school to ensure that kids have safe areas to learn and grow in after the school hours are officially done. And, maybe something like that. Well, actually, Melania Trump, First Lady of all ladies, has something even better in store for American education. Only the best, of course, which is obviously the first thing that comes to your mind. Making a humanoid robot with the mind of Plato to replace teachers in schools. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. At an event titled Melania Trump's Fostering the Future Together Global Coalition Summit at the White House, on Wednesday, the First Lady was seen entering the room. Wow, Jesus Christ. Ads on this website are insane. With an android similar to Elon Musk's Optimus robot, she spoke at the summit about how the device could be used to replace traditional teachers. The future of AI is personified, she explained. It will be formed in the shape of humans. Very soon, artificial intelligence will move from our mobile phones to humanoids that deliver utility. Since our environment is designed for people, humanoid systems are uniquely suited to navigate and operate within our world. They fit well. Imagine a humanoid educator named Plato. Access to the classical studies is now instantaneous. Literature, science, art, philosophy, mathematics, and history. Humanity's entire corpus of information is available in the comfort of your home. Trump insisted that Plato would provide a personalized experience adaptive to the needs of each student. The idea that these tottering robot bullshit contraptions are going to replace teachers and are going to just have Plato's mind baffles me on so many different levels. Diogenes bought 9,000. I like that. I'm like, this is so stupid. It really, really is. It really is. But if I want to really hammer home here.
The Melania Trump Center for kids who can't read good and who want to learn to do other stuff good too.
God, it's so stupid.
No, God, no, 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 no.
Oh, I didn't read out the long no. That's sad. This is legitimately a thing that would be a gag on The Simpsons. Honest to God, if they were actually able to upload Plato's consciousness into a robot, just 1-to-1, you guys all realize, like, Plato bot would just instantly kill itself, right? Like, the philosopher known for, like, virtue ethics and, like, the idea that things should be beautiful and true, would not then be arguing, hey, I, a facsimile, am basically as good as Plato. It would just kill itself. It would be Bender from Futurama trying to get into the suicide booth. He'd be like, what the fuck is a computer? Oh god. I just also have any of these people who are proposing robots replace teachers, have they ever met children? Have they ever met, like, a single human child before? And I know Melania Trump has children, but I reiterate my question. Have any of these people met children before? Because if you thought, like, the general public was mean to, like, robots and drones, etc., just going about in the world, do you think children are going to be, like, nicer? The children are going to be like, make me, bitch. Like, this thing is gonna get sassed to death by 5-year-olds within a day. Not only that, and that's not even touching some of the actual concerns, right? Like, we already know AI chatbots are convincing children to kill themselves, and you want to replace
Just went
teachers
to
with
my
that.
first Dem
That's
meeting
insane.
today. Collected signatures to put marriage equality and civil rights as amendments
Oh,
into the
hell
state
yeah.
constitution. Helped mail pamphlets to all Dem voters in the county.
Holographic Meatloaf, thank you for the $5 dono, and yes! That is exactly what local activation does in your local political space. Look at you go! Like, that's the kind of stuff that makes a real difference in your local area, and you're already doing it. First day. Thank you so much. Bold to assume these people are allowed around kids. That's true. That's true. This robot would be covered in piss by the end of the first hour. That is also true. The gears of these things would be mucked up with gum within a day. The animatrix is becoming real. I just, like, if you think that, like, AI chatbots can be driven, you know, into delusion by just interacting with people, children are going to drive this thing insane, even if Plato's mind doesn't itself
Got
make it
lots
go
of
insane.
tips at work today, so just spreading the love.
Jayla's World 30, thank you for the $5 dono. Appreciate you. Thank you so goddamn much. It's all so stupid, but you know, at the very least, we can take some a measure of solace in the fact that Melania Trump doesn't actually have any institutional power within the United States. You know, she can obviously be a liaison through which Donald Trump launders fraud and different payments, etc. But, like, at the end of the day, we have a lot bigger problems, and honestly, I just wanted to talk about this story because it is so flawed in a myriad of different ways that I just wanted to point at it and laugh. And I hope you guys got a chuckle out of it too. So if you got anything out of this, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Comments longer than 8 words really help in the algorithm. And folks, get organized like Holographic Meatloaf. Get organized. Join your local Democratic meetings. Join your local DSA. When you join up with like-minded local folks, you can change the face of politics in your town, your city, your state. And if enough of us do that, we can also change it on the national level too. We are not powerless in this system that seeks to exploit us, and we should be leveraging that power to empower workers everywhere. And we can do that by taking our first steps with our local Dems and kicking out those corporate Democrats who are selling us out constantly to their biggest donors. And also, join your DSA. Make it more effective. There's no reason we can't have an effective DSA in every part of this country. Okay? So, folks, if you need help, join our Discord. Reach out to GamerG for help organizing your DSA. Reach out to Dragonfly for help organizing with your local Dems. We can get you started doing this. And if you don't want to join the Discord for whatever reason, you can join riverboat.gg. And in the on-screen chat here, you will often find one or both of them in the chat to help you out and get you started. So do consider taking those first steps. It is so important to not just know what the right thing to do is. It is important to start taking those steps to make that right thing the world we live in. And with that, folks, check out ImogeneOlivia.com. Gender euphoric lingerie designed from the ground up for trans femmes. Also tested with cis men, cis women, non-binary folks, etc. Check it out. It is elegant, non-tucking, sexy lingerie that fits. And check it out, ImogeneOlivia.com. Link down in the description. And I do want to say, heads up, there should be a sale on the last of the month. I don't know when this is going up, but if it is not the last of the month yet, March 31st, I believe, there's going to be a sale for Trans Day of Visibility that will run through the 1st. It'll be going on Trans Day of Visibility as well as Trans Day of Vengeance. So do check that out, folks. And with that being said, let's keep on going.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather around. Twitch and YouTube is where she streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, gaming, plenty more. Her sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord. Riverboat Jack.